Alright, what up? The name is mrthraz. You asked for me to tell you what's up about what weight class you should fight at. I guess the best answer for me to give you is I don't know. I really can't tell you what weight class to fight at because I've never seen you fight. And people will tell you you should fight here and you should fight there. Really, it depends on how you fight. At 6 foot, um, the most general advice I can give you is stay at light heavyweight. But that's general advice. Look, I'm 5'7" now. When I started out, I was like, and I was a kid. I was like 130, and everybody who was around me, around my weight, was taller than me. So no matter what, I got training for beating people who were taller than me. And it didn't matter how much weight I tried to lose, people were taller than me. So no matter what, if you taller than me, I have an easier time fighting. And when people are like more my size, I don't see shots coming as well. And although people say they think those fights that I have with people my size or my height are more entertaining, I feel like I let them in the fight too much. So basically you have to think about, what you're going to do. The extra body weight, a little bit of fat you're talking about. If you're saying you're around 200 pounds and you say you could lose more weight, look, don't try to get rid of the fat just to get rid of the fat. A lot of people say they're fat and they don't realize, that that's not necessarily just, bad fat. Especially as a heavyweight, that extra fat helps. Now, I don't know if it's like, flabby fat, but if you feel a little pudgy, if you feel like you look a little bit like Juan Diaz, then that's not bad fat for heavyweight. That'll just, give you more energy, help you against shock. If you go in 2 rounds and you feeling tired, then maybe you should come, get rid of some of that fat and just, have more energy. But if you feel like you can go, the entire 3-4 rounds, which is probably 3 since you're starting out and you're just a novice, then just keep on going. If it's giving you, if you can handle heavyweight, do heavyweight. That's what I'm saying. Basically, if you can handle height and reach, do heavyweight. You can always drop back down in weight and go to 178 if you need to. But going up to 200, be fighting at 200, it's not a big deal if that's where you've been fighting at. Don't let what other people tell you decide what you should be doing. Kind of use it as guidelines, but people will tell you, my whole amateur thing, everybody was telling me I should fight like Tyson. They said be aggressive, be aggressive. Even the trainers that I love the most, who had the most love for me, would always tell me, we gonna get you like a little Mike Tyson, a little, and that wasn't me. That wasn't my mentality. So, I had to take what they offered and bring it to myself in my way. And that's what you're gonna have to do, and every fighter has to do. So the weight you should fight at is really the weight you're comfortable at. Like, don't drain yourself getting weak to make 178 and you can't make it. And then you get in there, the hams, all you're gonna be getting is headshots. If you taking headshots and you feeling weak, you really gonna have a problem. You know, if being a heavyweight, you can handle shots better. My best weight was 178, and everybody told me I should not fight at 178. I had one loss at 178, one. You know, and anything below 160, you know, I had like 7 losses before below 160. You know, and then one loss at 178. So, you know, and everybody told me I shouldn't be at 178. I should drop to 160. You know, everybody and their mama said that. And that was the weight I had the most success at. They just thought, you know, since I wasn't really going to be able to back anybody up, that it would be a problem. But I did well. But all they did was see the height. So don't worry about these things like weight. I know I said it over and over again, and I'm telling you, don't worry about the weight. Work out, stay sparring, stay hitting the pads, and man, 2 days a week for pads. I'm not gonna tell you what your trainer should or shouldn't be doing, but if you're 2 months out from a fight, you should be hitting the pads every day and sparring. Like, you should be at that point. You know, you should be at that point where you're sparring a lot if you're ready for a tournament. You know, 2 months out, and you know, like 2 weeks from the fight, you should start tapering down so that your body can start healing and you can be strong. You know, and like 2 days from the fight, you shouldn't be doing nothing. You shouldn't be doing no working out, no going to the gym. You should just be, you know, completely relaxed. Everything you should do should be like, if you go to the gym, the only thing you should be doing is like getting massages and shadow boxing and shit. That's all you should be doing. And just, you know, be yourself. I don't know if you've done a tournament yet or not, but, you know, whatever you can do to make yourself comfortable is what you should do. So if 200 you're comfortable, do that. If you're having trouble with height and reach at 200, maybe you should go down to 178. But stay in the gym, stay comfortable, continue to work on your skills, get on them pads. Them pads sharpen you up. I know trainers who will say like pads are nothing, and it's like, really, pads, sparring. If I had nothing else I could do as far as exercise to prepare me for a fight, pads and sparring would be the two things I would do if I could do nothing else. If I only had 2 exercises I could do. Stay running too. You know, keep your lungs good in the AMs. It's really important to have your lungs good. But you know, do your thing and be comfortable. That's the most advice I can give you. The more comfortable you are, the more you're going to be able to do. You're 16 years old, so it's going to be real hard to be relaxed and be comfortable, especially with a tournament coming up. But do your thing, have fun. It's going to be a great ride, man. Keep punching. Mr. Thraz out.